Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to the live. Oh, shoot. Kind of, well, maybe he did friends and family. I hope. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. I think that's the one. Yeah. Still gotta, that's right. Still have to do that. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Karen, how you doing? Hey, I am JDR88. How y'all doing, man? Where y'all from? Well, I remember Karen. It's a beautiful day today. I'll tell you that. I think it's going to get to like 70. It's still pretty chilly, but the sun is out. It is gorgeous. Springtime is here. Favorite time of year. I like fall too, but man, I'm a spring and summer. So it's got a lot of fruits in it. It's got chia. It's got almond butter. It's got acai, like the purple acai from Brazil. Strawberries, blueberries, pineapple, granola, chia seeds, almond butter. Yeah, it's a great start to my day. The pineapple, yeah, that's good. Pineapple's really good. Strawberries are fresh. I mean, yeah, like wow. It's definitely in season. I'm wait. One of my favorite fruits that I'm waiting for is honeydew. It's not in season yet, but it's getting there. And I love some fresh green honeydew. Oh my God. If you guys haven't had honeydew, wow. Especially when it's fresh. Mm. I mean, I'm sorry, ripe. Honeydew. Honeydew, honestly. I mean, I love strawberries and blueberries and plums and peaches. I mean, I love them all. Pineapple. But damn, honeydew. Honeydew is, I mean, if you get honeydew like really like ripe, I mean, it's like eating a piece of candy. It's like juicy and sweet and oh my God, it's unbelievable. Have you had honeydew before? What is your choice if you had to have one fruit? It's a hard decision right there. You know, oh, well, that's why. Man, get you some, when springtime comes, get you some honeydew. Make sure you ask one of the grocery people, like, to make sure it's ripe. And I'll tell you what, man. It's like nothing you ever had. It's so juicy and sweet, and it has this unique flavor. It's just unbelievable. It can be white too. Pineapple or honey? Oh, honey. So you have had honeydew. So you have had honeydew. Oh, okay. Well, maybe you just didn't get one that was ripe. Because I'm going to tell you what, if you get it when it's ripe and in season, oh man. Because sometimes they put them on the shelf and they're not really ripe, and they can be like, they can be hard to even chew, and they're not really juicy because they're just not ripe, you know? So, um, you really have to ask somebody like, oh, how long do I have to leave this out before I can eat it, you know? And sometimes they can be really difficult to tell, but when you get a ripe one, man, there's nothing like it. I don't think I mean, cantaloupe is good too, but it's got to be really, really ripe. Okay, take care, Karen. Nice seeing you. Appreciate you. Have a great day. Yeah, please do. Please do. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. Check out the content on the channel too. There's like over 700 videos and lives and a lot of Kundalini. I mean, light language activations and tons of stuff. Might be up your alley, so check it out. Definitely share the channel out. You made my day too. And have a fantastic day. So everybody, well, as you can see, if you watch the videos on the channel, I'm eating. So that means I stopped fasting yesterday. So I went like 4.5 days. Wasn't bad at all. I actually slept really well. there was a couple points and times when I honestly didn't think about food at all, to be honest. It was interesting because I was watching some food vloggers, stuff like that. Well, you stopped doing it. I mean, why are you even asking the question if you enjoy doing it? I mean, anyways, if you actually think it's a problem, is what I'm trying to say. Nah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I kind of figured, I figured as well you were trolling me as well. You probably do that on other lives thinking you're going to get a reaction out of me. I don't give those types of reactions, because it definitely doesn't surprise me. Why would you do that, though, accidentally? Is the thing that I don't understand. How could you just accidentally drink it? Oh, okay. It's hard for me to see the names, so I'm sure I've seen you on here if you've been on these lives, Oh, South African boys. I don't know if I remember that name or not. Thank you for the compliment, though. I appreciate that. Grand Rising, Millie. What's going on? Happy Saturday. How you feeling? How you doing? I mean, you're still here right now, so oh, okay. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm having just a fruit bowl, acai bowl, whatever you want to call it. Just, chilling with you guys for a little bit, vibing. Well, you missed it. It was strawberries and blueberries and pineapple and acai and granola and almond butter and chia seeds. So like I finished. I mentioned it before you guys got on here that I was fasting for since Monday. I finished the fast yesterday. I finished the fast yesterday in the 2 o'clock. I had a fruit smoothie. It wasn't that bad. It was pretty good fast. Oh, really? I mean, it wasn't filled up. It was just, I had the normal container that the acai came in. And everything was like falling out. So I just put it in this bigger bowl, you know, but it wasn't filling this whole bowl, you know. I didn't eat that much. I've been very guided to eat like lightly. Because before I fasted, the last 5 days, I was barely eating anything and I was getting bloated. I was getting really bloated and just, so it's like, I'm like, oh, okay, I got to lighten it up even more, you know? I got to lighten it up even more. So last night when I ate dinner, I ate pretty lightly, man. I had a salad, and then I had a couple chips with some hummus, and I think I had hummus. I don't know, like that cashew cheese stuff, and just a little bit, man. A couple bites, and I had like most of the salad, and like that's about it. I don't even think I had much of anything else, and I felt better because it's interesting. I'm like not able to eat as much. I mean, shit. I had a smoothie yesterday, and then I had and then that's what I ate at dinner time, and that was it all day. So I'm definitely noticing like a big change in like how much I can eat, and if I even and what someone would think is like bird seed for them. Okay, okay, I will. Thank you, Victor. How you doing, brother? Um, Happy Saturday, man. It's a beautiful day, man. Great day to be alive, my friends. Great day to be alive. Feels like spring outside. Birds are singing. I'm singing. I'm so elated that it's springtime is coming. Tomorrow we spring forward the clocks an hour. I don't really like the clock change. I'm not a fan of that, but I'm hella happy that it's going to be lighter longer at night, and that we're going to get warmer weather. Oh, I love that. Music to my ears. Man, it just feels like something feels different in the air, man. Something feels different. It feels just different. Like we had a timeline jump. Or maybe I just jumped a timeline. I don't know, but I'll tell you what, man. I just feel right. I mean, how do you guys feel about that? Is it different? Is something different about the energies? Um, it feels like we're shifting, or we shifted. But I'll tell you what, man. I'm just oh yeah, spring boy, warmer weather. People are outside, out and about, not locked up in their house. You know what I mean? Like it's just a different vibe, man. Summer and spring. I mean, granted, when I lived in Florida, it was like it didn't matter because it was warm all year round. So people were out and about 20 like all year, like 365 days a year. But you know, you moving to like a place where there's 4 seasons, it's a little bit different, you know, and it's a little bit different. But man, springtime. I'll tell you what, like the winter went so fast. I'm like, what happened, man? Winter usually starts on December something, 25th or something like that, supposedly by calendar days, whatever. I mean, shit, it feels like it never even felt like winter. We had cold days. I'm not going to deny that, but um, I feel there was a shift last weekend. Yeah, that's what I felt that too. But it feels more prevalent like now, like today, that has materialized all week. Yeah, yeah, that's more like it. I agree, Millie. Feels like it's kicking in now, like we have acclaimed. Yeah, that's what I feel. I'm feeling it today, man. I mean, even though like there's nobody outside, like one or two people or whatever, but like there's no real movement, it feels like it's still the energies feel lighter. They feel more movement. There feels more movement and momentum. Um, it definitely feels more heart centered as well. Yeah, I heard that as well, and I felt that as well. Like last week, there was like a shift last week, like a timeline jump or split, because Bashar's been talking about like in the last few videos he's talked about split. The split is already happening, and I've felt that for sure. Um, yes, yes, most definitely. I just got like tingly all over too. Yeah, yeah, I'm totally feeling that too. I like it. I like it. I mean, shit. I think there's a lot of movement beginning to happen. I think that all the momentum that, well, at least in the USA, like that Mr. T's been doing, has been building this momentum around the world as well. You know, so much movement going on, and then it's like kind of trickling down to everybody. You know, as well. There was these 2 days at the end of the month we month the void. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It does feel good. It does feel good. I can't agree more. Can't agree more. And thank you for echoing that back to me. You know what I'm saying? Because uh, it's beautiful to hear other people having the same experiences. You know, and I know we're all connected and we're all one. And but there's a big oh, and I just heard someone say that, which I heard this months ago, which is kind of ironic, I guess. But I heard it a while ago, that we hit critical mass. But this one woman that channels archangels that I follow, she put out a video last night, and I caught a little bit of it, and she said that we're at a pivotal point which that was already, I thought it was a while ago already, where we hit the critical mass, and we there's no way we're going back. We have enough people. Oh, because she used it in a different term. She said we have enough people. There's enough people anchoring it in. That's what was said. There's enough people anchoring it in, which makes sense. Yes, it's nice to receive the confirmation from one another. Yeah, totally, totally. I agree. I mean, yeah, there's enough of us that we're 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 pushing the envelope. We're we're forcing everybody over because of the ones that are already holding the light, and that there's certainly enough of us that are. Of course, brother. Of course, of course, of course. Um, Josh, Mr. Floyd's universe has been channeling Saint Germain, talking about a. Hmm, Josh, Mr. Floyd. Where is he? Where is he? Is he on YouTube? Josh, Mr. Floyd. Let me look him up. Where do you find Mr. Floyd at? Oh, maybe it's called Mr. Floyd's Universe. Oh, okay, I got you. Hmm. Yeah, I know somebody else that channels Saint Germain too. I mean, obviously we all can, but specific people, I think, you know, have been doing it for a time being. There, more. There's a more of a connection there, Mister Floyd's universe. Okay. Well, I'll subscribe. We'll check out some of his content. Hmm. Luna 1 2, is that Luna? Luna 1 2 3. What's going on? How you doing? Welcome to the live. How's everybody doing, man? Are you guys feeling this shift like me and Millie were talking about? Because I've been definitely feeling it, guys. Definitely, and it's a good thing, man. I feel I'm doing good. How about you? I'm doing great. I'm doing fantastic. It's funny. I love. There's so many people, man, popping up with the name Luna. Like insane amount of people that are popping up with the name Luna. It's wild. And I mean, it's just like I'm seeing when I went to the gym before I started fasting this past week, right? Um, Literally, I go to the gym and there's like so many redheads now, people with red hair. And I'm like, damn, I didn't see that many of them. It was like I was the only one growing up in most of my life. At least in Florida, it was like I barely ever seen people with red hair. But man, I can't tell you how many people at the gym I see with red hair. It's definitely become a lot more than it used to be. I'll tell you that much. Did you all did you all see the rocket ship go up to space? All I heard was Mr. T talking about Elon was going to go up to space, and then the next day I get this notification on X that like the SpaceX is ready to take off, and like he told Elon that he could go to space um, to bring back the and I was like, man, Elon didn't even question. He didn't even like. He's like, I'm like literally, he was just gone. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, he didn't even like think about it twice. Like Mr. T said, "Yo, you're going to space to like bring back the astronauts," and he was like gone already at the freaking launch pad. Mm. Oh, that's really cool, Millie. I really like that. Wow. Yeah, he was on that ship, man. I was like, and then Trump was like sitting there at the. He's like, he was asking some woman in the Oval Office when they were all in there or whatever, and he goes, "You want me to go with him? Should I go with him?" And one of the people said, but then he says, "But yeah, you probably don't like me if you want me to go with him, meaning like I'm not going to come back, like he wouldn't come back." But he told him he's going, and he was like gone, man. And like they're like, "Oh, the ship is like ready to launch." I don't know what happened. I mean, all I saw was like the video live, and there was like 140,000 people watching or something like that on the live. And then I basically just saw it getting prepared on when it was like you saw like the smoke coming out of it, and that was it. And then I kind of went off of it from there. I didn't see it launch or anything, so I don't know what happened. I don't even know if he came back yet or how long he's staying or what. Oh, you were? Yeah, see? Interesting. So did you watch the whole thing? Did you see the space shuttle take off? Starship 8 at a RUD rapid unscheduled disassembly in short. It blew up in what? Are you serious? So what does that mean? That wasn't what he was on, right? So what exactly does that mean? I mean, obviously, I assume that he didn't. I assumed that he didn't blow up in space. You know, it was unmanned. Granted, there are different types of rockets being launched from SpaceX almost daily. Okay, yeah, but what happened to the one that Elon was on? Did it go up or what? Oh, you mean oh, I got you. He didn't go up. He just launched one to pick up to pick them up. Okay, I don't know why Trump said that he sent him to go up and get them. I guess he just meant that he was going to send him to SpaceX to launch a ship to go get him without him in it. It sounded like the way he was saying it, like as if Elon was getting on one of the, shuttles. He advised Elon to go get the. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess I misinterpreted it. You know what I mean? I thought he was going. But I get what you said. I get what you mean now. He just was sending a it got political. Elon could have fetched them months ago. Yeah, yeah. No, I understand. I understand, but I guess I misinterpreted because I don't follow it really. So I literally thought he was going to get him like himself. But I understand now what you're saying. Like he sent a ship up there empty to bring them back so they can get on the ship and come back. I got you. Like I said, I guess you can misinterpret things. That's how it happens. And see what happens. It's like that damn game of telephone, man. And I talk about this all the time. And someone hears something the wrong way, and then they go spreading the information. Like, look at me sitting here on here, and I was spreading misinformation because I wasn't fully informed, and I thought that he was referring that the man was going up there himself personally to get them. You know. So there you go. How easy it is to like spread misinformation. And this is the shit I talk about all the time, man. And I just did it and was not fully informed, or I misinterpreted it. Well, thank you for filling me in on that, because I didn't had no idea. I was completely unaware of that. It's very easy, man. Like with the English language and just language in general, um it just goes to show you how easy it is to assume something that someone said, or take something someone said the wrong way, and then go telling other people about it, which happens all the freaking time. And this is why we have so much confusion on the planet. And we've had so much confusion because even people like that are, fighting WAR, you know, there's so much assumption and confusion. It's like two people at a bar, drunk, and they say things to each other, and then one said something, but they were not their intent was not in a bad or harmful way, but the other person is drinking and takes it the wrong way, and then they begin fighting, you know, and maybe one beats the other one to death, who knows, what I mean, over like a misunderstanding, or an assumption of something, mm, you feel it's meant to be ambiguous. Yeah, yeah, I mean that's possible, but you know I think that there's so many layers to like the English language, and so many different languages, that it easily happens because of the way that it was designed. But I do feel a shift in that as well. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I've had my days of it, believe me. I've had my days of all that stuff, man. And I don't think I could have another drink again, Like I haven't had a drink since probably like 2018, and I don't think my body, yeah, I don't think it would want it. And I don't think I would want that type of altering substance. Um but yeah, it's really interesting because like I said, man, people misinterpret things all the time, and then they go to war together. Just like countries and everything. Just because, oh, I thought you meant this, but then there's no clarification or anything, and then it's just like, let's fight. And when in reality, I think everybody just wants love and peace, and it's just like people just don't understand each other, or misinterpret because of the different levels of consciousness we're on. We're all elevating our and expansion expanding our consciousness so fast, going through these awakening processes. There's a lot of people that don't even have guidance and don't understand, and then you know um, people will take it as you being rude, or you know yeah, essentially wanting to fight, um, and not even giving the opportunity to hear someone out. Um, and even if you did, the person's most likely hurt anyway. And then when they're in that hurt state, they're not going to be receiving it well, anyways. Soon the powers that be will no longer have anyone willing to fight their wars. Yeah, yeah, that I agree. That I agree, my friend, because you know what? I do believe, I truly believe with all my heart that we are moving into a heart-centered place. I believe that the planet and the energies are you just can't stop it. You just can't stop it. And it's like it's just it's unstoppable. It's like a river rushing through a dam, and it's just unstoppable. I believe that whether we, yes, we have free will and all of this stuff, and we're conscious and blah 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 blah, but at the end of the day, man, there is higher energies at play and that are forcing this whole process forward. Whether you are going down the river with it or fighting against it, it doesn't matter. It's the river's still going rushing. Just like they showed me, and I talk about this all the time, is they show me this and they just showed it to me again. The river rushing, like a raging river going, like just moving down the whatever canal, and there's a dam and it busts through the dam, and the river was like metaphorically humanity waking up, and it broke through the dam, like humanity broke through the dam, because it's like, so then they played a song. If you guys are all back in the day, if you guys are from my generation and a group called Rage Against the Machine, they kept replaying a song while the river was moving and rushing. They played a song, no matter how hard you try, you can't stop us now. No matter how hard you try, you can't stop us now. And I kept hearing that play over and over again as the river broke through the dam. And as these little men were standing on ladders trying to put the dam back together, but they couldn't put it back together fast enough, because humanity's like waking up. They were showing me essentially humanity waking up, 72. Oh, okay, and I'm 78. Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I know a lot of people know that song, that group, Rage Against the Machine, man. You know, they were the BOMB, bomb diggity. They were the bee's knees, I'll tell you that. And so, yeah. So they showed me the river rushing, breaking through the dam, and then the river was humanity. The dam was showing us that this is unstoppable, the awakening, and that it's happening that fast, because the river rushing resembled how fast it's going and how fast people are waking up. And the river and the water was humanity waking up. And then they had little tiny men I keep seeing, like, trying to put the dam back together to stop the river from going through, but they couldn't. They just couldn't. They kept falling off these little mini ladders. And then the song kept playing, and it kept playing, and it kept playing, and I keep seeing that metaphor they keep showing me. They're like, humanity's waking up fast, and it's unstoppable. There's nothing that's going to stand in the way of what's happening. And it's the energies that are on the planet and that are coming on the planet, and the light that we're receiving and everything else. And just like we could spread like misinformation, like I did, and I'll be the first to admit it. It's the same thing with humanity waking up. It's spreading like dominoes, falling. It's like one after the other, because people are planting seeds, and this person wakes up, and then they're in a family of people, and then they spread the information, and it's like more and more people just waking up through losing people, through losing jobs, through all kinds of ways. Hold on, guys. I got to grab something. 1 second. Hmm. I agree, Victor and Daren. All fall I kept hearing Claire audiently as time. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I I I, I couldn't not agree more, you know. Um um but yeah, it's like, you know, listen, the great awakening is happening whether we like it or not, you know. Um it's happening whether we like it or not. And anybody that, you know, stands in the way or tries to like resist it, it's happening. Doesn't even matter. Okay. Right. I don't think anybody would do that. It's time to it's time or how young I am, Victor. I mean, Victor, I've got to believe you know who Rage Against the Machine is too. I mean, shit. I think I remember you're around the age that I am. So it's 8:39. Yeah, it's 8:30. 8:30. Okay. Hold on one second, guys. I just got to make a call real quick. I want to see if I can, I just tuned 45. Oh, shit. So you're, okay. So we're around the same age. I'm 46, I think. 45 or 46. I don't even know anymore.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
But, but regardless, we're around the same age, you know? Regardless, we're around the same age. Yeah. I mean, you know, I know that, well, I mean, my birthday's in July. So, you know, I'll be turning something in a few months. Because I know, you know what? I know that like very soon, like med beds are going to be here, replicators, all these different, all types of technologies that it won't even matter what age we are. You know what I'm saying? Like the fifth dimension, like who cares? Like we'll be here for like 200 years if we want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like I've talked about this numerous times, and it won't even matter. We'll actually be aging backwards, and I already feel like I am. I already feel like I am. So it really is. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have all kinds. You know, I mean, listen, I got to tell you guys something. If I don't know if you've heard of a woman named, shoot, I forgot her name. Ugh, I forgot her name. Okay, anyway, I can tell you the name of the book, and you can Google the book. She talks about like COVID, what happened, all of that stuff. And not only does she talk about that, but she talks about 2030 and the future of 2030 and what it's going to look like. The golden, she called, basically, I don't know if you've read this book before, but it's called The Golden Future. And she speaks about, like I said, about 2030. And she says, oh yeah, the kids are going to be flying on hoverboards, and we're not going to be taking, like, it's going to be at the point where, like, we won't own anything anymore. And basically, like, you'll be standing at your driveway or wherever you live, and basically ready, you want to go somewhere, and there'll be a car that just arrives at your door to pick you up. Like, it will, and it's all like telepathically and everything else. That's just a few of the things she talks about in there. But she speaks really in depth about 2030. And I'll tell you what, if it is, it's massively different from now. And it's only 5 years away. I have never felt my age. When I was younger, I felt older. And now that I'm older in age, I feel forever young. Yeah, and I think you're going to feel even more young. As we break these constructs, because the shit we've been taught and told, it's just belief systems. And as we shift these belief systems, we can change anything, you know? Yeah, I mean, it's like everybody's going to be living in community, and like you can, like, they're going to be, you know, like all the resources that we're supposed to have, like water and food and everything, is like, there's no, I don't think she talks about a financial system. I don't think she talks about a medical system. Of course it's an illusion. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying in the 3D, you know, if you want to go by 3D years, you know, she talks about the year 2030 and beyond. She even goes up to like 2052, I think. And, yeah, I mean, like I said, like food and water and everything is just available. I don't even think there's a financial, like, system from what, if I remember correctly. I have to finish reading the book. I know I didn't finish it, but I couldn't put the book down. It was unbelievable. It was really well written, and I just can't remember what her name is, but she's written many books. She's, I think, an author of The Hay House. Like I said, you can search on Amazon The Golden Future. You'll find it, and it's a really good read. And if you have Spotify Premium, it's free on Spotify Premium. You can read it. You can listen to it for free. That's the one thing I love about Spotify Premium, man. It's like you pay way cheaper than like Audible and all these other platforms. And like you get music and you get audiobooks and podcasts and pretty much everything for like, what, $11, I think. And then if you have a family, you could share it out with your family members. It's pretty darn great. And I've found almost every book on there. Oh, you do? Okay. Did you know that like pretty much you can look up any books? Pretty much like Dolores Cannon, all her books are on there. I mean, Sarah Landon's, I mean, every book David Hawkins, they're all on there. And you can basically listen to them as many times as you want, take as long as you want. It's not like you have to buy credits like Audible and you only get like one a month or two a month, and you have to then swap the book, and it's twice as much as Spotify. Someone I know shared this information with me months ago, and I had no idea, and I was like, what the WTF? Wow, like I don't have to buy books anymore. And I'm paying like $11 a month or $12 a month for the premium. And yeah, oh, I'm telling you, like pretty much every book, pretty much every book. I did not know this. And what they do is if the book hasn't come out yet, it'll tell you like, you just hit subscribe, or like add me to the, like, when it premieres or whatever, or when it comes out, and they'll notify you. So like you can then tap a notification thing in Spotify, and it'll notify you when the book comes out. You know, like there was one I was waiting for last summer, and it was coming out in like August, and I just hit the save thing. Yeah, I just hit the save thing, and it notified me, and then it was available. All the chapters were available. It's really cool, man. If you people like Audible, like you have Audible, man. I'm not trying to like get people to leave Audible or anything like that or what, but man, you don't have to buy books anymore, or like be limited to only one or two and you have to give it back. Like you can literally save it in your playlist. And I have not found one book that was not available that I was looking for. So it's really worth it. And I use the music part of it for breathwork classes and Kundalini activation classes. So I use Spotify in general weekly and daily, pretty much, just about. So the book part is just a bonus, I feel, anyway. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. You know, I always forget to tell people. Someone told me about this in this group I'm in, because I'm in Sarah Landon. I don't know if you've ever heard of her or not. She channels the council, and I'm in her community. I've been in there for like over a year, and I've connected with so many people, and all around the world, made really close friends, and everything about it. And this one woman that's in there had told us about it, and Sarah's book was coming out, and it wasn't out for like a month or so. And she was telling everybody, hey, I just want to let you know, if you have Spotify Premium and you're in the US, you can get the book on there for free. It's included in Spotify Premium. So I was like, what? Like, why didn't anybody turn me on to this, man, sooner? And yeah, it's freaking awesome. And it's affordable and reasonable, you know. I mean, shit, one book costs you like $17-20, man, you know, and like your monthly thing is $11-12, and you can have any book you want, as many as you want. Come on. So my favorite part of Spotify is I'll hear a song in my head, and I'll look it up, and then I'll get the whole clear audience message from the... Oh, that's really cool. That's really, really cool. I like that. Huh. Yeah, I think they've really come a long way. I haven't been a member of Spotify for that long. I had a free Spotify account, but I signed up probably, I don't know, sometime last year, and it's paid off ever since, you know. Because I was ordering books after books, and I do like the paper books. I mean, I can't lie about that. I do. But man, I got containers of them, and I'm like, all right, man, maybe I got to give some of these away. Especially now that, I mean, you know, but like I said, I do like reading the paper books too. Like there's some books I really want in paperback, you know. Yes, I pay $18 for the whole family. Yeah, exactly. There you go. You have the family duo. Yes, it's so cool. It's so cool, man. As long as, of course, you're in that same household, you can do that. And I'm paying like 11 for like myself, you know, which is still freaking unbelievably reasonable, because like I said, one book could cost you like $17, maybe. Some are even more than that. I mean, you can't really... The only one... the only one that was under... You too, man. You too. I'm going to hop off of here too. I've been on here for an hour. I got to get going and take care of some things, but the only book that I found was the 4 Agreements. That was like $7, but majority are like over $10 a month. I was an English major, so I get the attachment to books and white notes in the books, but it goes, oh yeah, that's what I mean. I'm saying I agree. Like, I don't want to be doing that no more. So now that I have like Spotify Premium and I'm able to access any book I want, I'm like, I haven't bought a book in a while. It's been months, you know. So yeah, I've detached from it. You know what I mean? But anyway, thank you, Millie, for coming in and chatting with us, and Victor and everybody. You guys are amazing and beautiful souls, man. I love you all, and I'm so grateful and thankful. And we're creating a beautiful space, beautiful community, beautiful new earth with all of us, you know. And yeah, man, I love you all, man, and take care of yourselves and each other, man. You have a great, fantastic Saturday, and I'll see you guys soon, man. I love you from my heart to yours. Take care of yourselves and each other. Until the next live, until the next video, I'll see you somewhere around the world. I love you all. Take care.